Alright, YouTube, Sinister Ruler here, and today we are talking about the most useless special moves in MK1. I gotta give NRS credit because there's not a whole lot of them. I had to actually look for some useless moves, and in MK11, it was not like that. Half of the equipable moves were never equipped because of how bad they were. But yeah, that's just not really as much of an issue in this game. That being said, we're gonna start off with one of the most useless moves in the game, Johnny's most useless for sure, and it's throwing shades. Throwing shade is it's just comically bad. Like this is just a troll move if I ever seen one. Like look, it's -8 on hit. Like what are we even doing? Why is any move in any fighting game punishable on hit? That's just ridiculous. And then on block, for some reason, it's actually like really good on block. If I can get him to block this. Yeah, I don't. I thought he was at the auto block. So yeah, it's like +1 or something or -1. Depending on like spacing, it could be like 0, +3. So it's actually like somewhat decent on block according to frame data, but like this is the easiest punish ever. Like this is not a hard move to punish. You can just back that shit. You can trade combo if you want. Like the move is just bad. That's why you only ever see the hype. And I'm not talking about the hype version. Like I know that's the primary purpose of the move, but like without hype, the move literally does nothing. Like, say you already have all your hype built. You're never gonna do throwing shades again. Like, after you've built hype, like you just throw this move in the trash, throw it in the garbage. You don't need it. So yeah, that is what I believe is one of the most useless moves in the game. It's just, it's bad. It's comically bad. All right, so Tanya. I know no one plays Tanya, but there's actually a move that's in the game that you might not have even known was in the game. Tanya doesn't even have a whole lot of moves. Like if you just look at her strings, that's really not a whole lot of strings compared to the rest of the cast. Special moves, she doesn't really have that many. Like most of these are just extensions of her other special moves. But she has this one move that basically mimics another move that she has, her parry. If you hold back and 3 during her parry, it'll push them back like this. And she can like do the same thing off of her drill kick. You have to spend both of your charges for this move. It pushes them full screen. You don't get Oki. You don't get a combo. It's only +15. Like, the move's just bad. The reason it's so bad is because she has a meterless launcher that costs the same amount of resources. Like, you spend 2 charges for this, you spend 2 charges for this, you get a combo off of this. And this does, like, really good damage. Like, insane damage for Tanya. Because Tanya typically, at least in the earlier stages of the game, did not do a whole lot of damage. So she gets really good damage off of that, especially with, like, her best cameos, which are probably, like, Sector, Sonya, or something like that. But, yeah. Why you would ever do this move? Beyond me. Completely beyond me. Don't even ask. I don't know why it's in the game. I don't even know what they were thinking when they put this in the game because I don't know why you would give someone the option to not go for a full combo in this situation. Especially since they're the exact same speed, so it's not like this is ever going to connect when this won't. Similar hitbox, similar the exact same speed. Yeah, it's just useless. So yeah, this is another one of those moves that's just like, why? Alright, so this is a funny one because it just makes no sense whatsoever. So, you know how TNK has this stance where he could do this mid or he can do the command grab. And obviously everybody always goes for the command grab because like why would you do this when you could just go for a command grab at combos and stuff. So this actually has an enhanced version, but you're gonna see the problem in just a second. So I know I'm not gonna go for the optimal. I know this isn't optimal, but 267, all right? The exact same combo. I spent a bar and it did 25 less damage. Explain. Like, actually explain. This move actually has more scaling than the regular version. And I think that's because it technically has armor, right? Like, if you're familiar with how this move works, like it has 2 hits of armor. The armor starts up faster, and it actually has one more hit of armor, like you can see here. But why would you ever do that when you could just do your 7 frame and it's faster? The armor of this move starts up in 9 frames or 8 frames on reversal, and you have a 7 frame stand 1. So, oh, also you're tied for the fastest special reversal in the entire game with this 7 frame low spike. So why would you ever, like, plus you're gonna get a higher reward off of this than you are off of any of your other moves. Like, and then, like, even if you go for a low spike, that still does more damage. So, like, why would you do this ever? Like, even if you go for the optimal, you're still getting no damage. So yeah, the move just has no purpose. The armor, I guess, is supposed to be a nice advantage, a nice perk to using it, but like it's still useless. So yeah, the move's just bad in general. Never use it. Alright, if y'all know me, y'all know I am the biggest Sub-Zero hater on the planet. But I still don't understand why this move is, like, delayable. Why can you hold this move down? Like you see, it gives you a pretty nice freeze. Like it stuns you for a pretty long time. But it's still unsafe on what, like, the move is minus 16 by default. It gives you a freeze, like it still combos even if you don't hold it down. And if you hold it all the way down, it's still minus 16. Like what? It doesn't matter how long you hold it down for. Like you can hold it down for a little bit, you can hold it down for a long time, you can hold it down for the maximum and it's still minus 16. What's the point of being able to hold this down? So like the move itself isn't useless, but the fact that you can hold it down, that's like completely and totally useless. So I still wanted to put it on this list because I just found it kind of funny that this is even delayable, because why is it in the game, you know? Okay, so Astra has this one move that people typically use in Dark Stance because it gives you a whole bunch of debuffs. It's her down back 2. If you go back to your Light Stance, I think I'm in Light Stance right now, you'll see that like she gets some extra special effects on some of her normals and specials and things like that. So things that normally don't bounce or launch start to bounce or launch if you have the debuffs and stuff. So that's how that move works. But she can also enhance this move to make it do 33 more damage, 3.3% more. So that's definitely not worth an entire bar. It does launch. Oh, let me... Yeah, I'm gonna... That's just like not good damage whatsoever. And if you were to just like do this, you would get way more. It's just not, it's not worth it. Never. It's never worth it to use that as a combo extender as opposed to your regular combo extenders. Like you have so many other better ways to extend combos with Astra. I never see any Astra players do this move, of the ones that still exist anyway. And yeah, just completely useless. Alright, so Homelander, very popular character, obviously. We see him all the time. We see him in every tournament. But what we don't see is his knee off of his back forward 2. So this is a 9-frame knee that he has that hits mid. It's minus 19. Oh, well, if you do it like, yeah, it's minus 19 on block. It's death, obviously, so you're not gonna want to see this blocked if you're playing Homelander. And yeah, the move just doesn't serve the purpose that it was designed to serve. First of all, you don't get a combo off of this. Like, I know it looks like you might be able to with Farah, but he's not considered airborne during this animation at any point, so like you just can't get a combo with Farah. You would have to pick like Janet, Movado, Scorpion, some other cameo that would allow you to get a conversion off that. So obviously not ideal. And I think what they were thinking is because the rest of the moves off of this stance are highs, that was the only mid that they put in the stance. So they're thinking that's how you're gonna get people to respect the other options. But The problem is that the move is so fast that you're not going to react to either one. Like, all of this is unreactable, especially online. So, like, it doesn't matter if you do command grab or launch or knee or kick. You're not reacting to any of it. So, and you also have to worry about, like, it's going to be flying and stuff. Not that move, but, like, he also has that. Like, he has just so many things for you to worry about. And plus, if you're ducking from back there, all it takes is, like, one dash up forward four, and then you're going to get hit from, like, half screen. So, you're worried about so much stuff that this mid knee, like, it's just not, it's not a threat. And even if you get hit, like, it's not scary at all. It's only a 7% reward. So, yeah, the move is just completely useless, and that's why you never see it, even if you see Homelander everywhere. We're going out with a bang, because this one's just comically bad. Like, it's actually funny how stupidly bad this move is. So, yeah, even for NRS standards, man, like, come on, what is this? What is that? This is an 18 frame triple high. Triple high. It does 9%, so it does less than his traditional combo ender, which is down forward 2-1. So you're never going to end your combo in that because it's always going to do more damage, or it's always going to be like better for you to end your combo in down forward 2 than back forward 4. So it's not a combo ender. For some reason, it does have armor. But this move also has armor, so why you would ever go for... Oh, also, yeah, of course, this is more damage than this. And both of them are better on block. Both of his other armor reversals are better on block. Is he set the block? Yeah, this one's +1 or 0, depending on like how you do it. If you do it from point blank, I think it's +1. Yeah. This is like -2. Obviously, you can up block it, but if you try and up block it, he can just get away with this. So there's a mind game with that. And this is -17 because why not? Why wouldn't it be -17? Yeah, I can't think of a single purpose for this move other than getting a brutal, like getting a brutal combo. This is one of those moves that they just put in the game because, ooh, look, DLC, swing sword. Buy my character. Like, this is just for the casuals, bro. There's no actual purpose to this move. This move probably only came out on accident in the past, like, 5 months. Or, when did Conan come out? January? So, in the past, like, 6 months, starting February, this move has probably only been an input error ever. Like, I'm not joking. This it's just bad. So, hopefully, you figured out, like, I taught you about some new moves that were in the game that you didn't even know about, because if you never see a move, you'll never know that it exists. So maybe you learned something from this video, who knows. But either way, hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, that's going to be it. So peace, take care, and Sinister out.